Yo, what is up, guys? It's Trent or Slick here today, and today I'm going to be doing a budget AR video. Each of the skins are going to be under $1, or $1 and under. I usually do these types of videos for whole inventory, so I've done $2.50 inventories, $5, $10. I think $10, and that's what I'm working on right now. But yeah, no, this is going to be for each select AR. So I'm going to be doing the AK, the M4A4, the M4A4S, the Galil, the SG556, the AUG, and I'm probably missing one because I always manage to somehow miss one and forget one. But yeah, it's going to be for each one of the ARs, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Remember to like and subscribe, and see you guys at the end. The first AK for the video is going to be the AK-47 Uncharted. Now, all these are going to be on Skinport, so every single price you guys see here are from this video are going to be on Skinport. But the first one is going to be the AK-47 Uncharted. The cheapest I see it for is 51 cents. I think it's a good looking skin. I like it. I have a skin for it with the stat track minware with 25,000 kills. I think it's a classic skin. I mean, I like it. I like the coloring on it. I like the markings on it. But yeah, let's get on to the next one. The next skin is going to be the AK-47 Safari Mesh. I see this for the cheapest at like 15 cents. And minware, this is a good minware skin. I like it because it's got the new model. Like, a lot of people don't like the new model. I think it's okay. You know, I like the old model better, but this is just an okay one. A lot of these skins are going to be kind of ugly for the ARs, mainly just because of, expensive skins are going to be looking good, but they're gonna be expensive, and they're gonna break the budget for this video. But yeah, no, I just think this is a good skin. It's a good, just all around one. I'm yapping, but again, this is just a good one. And the final AK-47 is going to be the Olive Polycam in Factory New. I always see this one going for super, super, super cheap everywhere. You know, it's not the most expensive skin. It's the Olive Polycam in Fact New. It's 60 cents on Skinport. I bought a couple of these. I like to do trade-ups with these, only because of, like, again, they're super, super cheap. In the case they're in, they have some nice skins. But yeah, no, let's go on to the next gun. Now, first up for the M4A4, we're going to be doing the Turbine and Field Tested. Now, I always see these going for super cheap also. These are usually under 60 cents. But this one right here specifically is 53 cents. Super cheap skin. Also, a lot newer than a lot of the skins in this collection, but in this video. But yeah, no, this is a solid one. Good choice. Let's head on to the next one. For the second M4A4, it's going to be the M4 Magnesium, but in minware, it's almost identical to the last price of the Turbine, but it's cheapest I see it as is 54 cents. It goes all the way up to, it's always bouncing around. These skins are always jumping in price. This is probably going to be out of date within the next 3 months. But that's when I see for 54 cents, 55 cents, 56. I've never seen the Magnesium in minware with no stat track go above $1. This skin I never see jump super, super high, even on the highest that Counter-Strike has been. But yeah, I mean, good solid skin. Let's head on to the next one. And for the final M4A4 skin, we're going to be doing one that I don't really see too often, to be honest with you. I almost never see this skin in gameplay, but the Converter M4A4 in Factory New. Now, this one's getting a little close to the edge. I see this one for 95 cents, 99 cents. A couple go over $1.03, $1.03, You can spend the extra amount of money. Again, some of these are going to be taxed. A lot of these are going to have more tax on it. But yeah, no, 99 cents, 95 cents, solid skin. You don't see it too often, so you're going to be a little bit more unique. Let's head on to the next gun. Next up is going to be one of the cheapest of the video, but the the M4A1S, my apologies, in minware, Boreal Forest, I see for 23 cents, 24. I don't see it going super, super high. It's another one of those cheap skins they're going to see everybody using. Let's get on to the next gun. The next M4A1S skin is going to be the M4A1S Night Terror in minware. Now, I see this going for 68 cents on Skinport, 69 cents, 72. It doesn't jump super high again. A lot of these skins are going to be cheap again. The whole video is about under $1. So a lot of these skins you're going to see a lot of people running, but it's, a lot of these aren't going to be super unique, but they're going to be good looking. That's why everyone's using them. So let's go on to the next one. And the final M4A1S for the video is going to be the Emphasaurus. I love this skin. I think it, even though it's common, my brother has one. A lot of people I know just have one. I have like 2. I think they're just a really good skin in minware for 85 cents, 92 cents. It's not rare that it goes above $1. It's pretty common, but you can get them for very cheap. 85 cents is not expensive for a skin like this that looks this good with this amount of color. Let's get on to the next gun. The next one is going to be the Galil. Now, this Galil is the Galil Connection or Connexon. I don't know how to say it. It's a minware. I always see this one going for decently cheap, 64 cents. I have this one right now. Now, this is one of my skins that I've had for the longest. I've used this one for years. This is probably one of the first skins I ever bought for the Galil, and I ran it all the way up until a couple months ago. I highly recommend it. I think it's a good looking skin. I like the red on it and the white. But let's get on to the next Galil. The next Galil skin is going to be the Galil Akobin, I don't know how to say that, in factory new for 61 cents. I like the coloring on this one. How it's black and white. It's got a little bit of that rust, like a zebra looking skin. I don't know like why they went with the rust, but I don't hate it. I think it actually like really works for the skin because it like emphasizes the color on it a little bit more. You know what I mean? It drags more attention to it. You know, for 61 cents, it's not a bad skin. It's not the best looking on this list, but it definitely fits. It's really good. I think it's good. Now, let's get on to the next one. The final Galil for the video is going to be the Galil Tuxedo in Field Tested. Now, I actually just completely swapped out my connection in my inventory for this Tuxedo. I think it's a really good looking color. Mine, I think, is either factory new or minwear, but I think it's a really good black and white skin that would really match some of your guys' pairs of gloves. So I would really recommend this one. It's in Field Tested, it goes for 77 cents. I see it sometimes go above $1 because it's black and white, so everyone's going to be wanting it because of the black tie gloves. But again, I would really recommend this one if you guys want to add more black and white to your inventory. The next gun is going to be the FAMAS. Now, for the FAMAS, I chose the Meow 36 in factory new, mainly because this is one of the cheapest, better looking FAMASes. So it's usually 34 cents. You know, it doesn't go super high. I see it going between 30 cents and 80 cents. But that's for the really low 0.05 floats and 0.02 floats. The one I'm showing on screen is a 0.04 float, but it's, you know, it's 34 cents. You can't go wrong with it. It's a good looking skin. I enjoy it. I don't really use the FAMAS a lot, but when I do have the FAMAS, I use that mainly because it's my only FAMAS skin. But yeah, let's go on to the next one. The second FAMAS skin of the video is going to be the Survivor Z in factory new. Now I see this one going for about 72 cents to 80 cents. This one is a decent looking skin. The FAMAS doesn't have too many under $1 good looking skins, mainly because it's one of those common guns that everyone either uses, not really uses, but like everyone has skins for. There's just so many skins for this gun that like none of them are really good looking for under $1. It's usually just solid color skins or camo skins, and I know a lot of people don't like those skins. I enjoy them, but I wanted to get something a little different for this video rather than going with like camo. Some of them I do have camo, but like it's really down to like not a lot of choices for that gun. But yeah, let's get on to the next FAMAS. Now, the final FAMAS for this video is going to be a little bit of a cheat one. You know, it's a FAMAS teardown. I like the colors on this one. I think it really is pretty good, you know, with the red and the purple and the black. But this one usually goes for $1.03 to $1.30. You know, I'm cheating a little bit, going over that budget, but $1.03, if you're spending the extra 3 cents on this, it's not that big of a deal. It's a minwear, a lot of minwear skins. Like that skin in Field Tested and below just looks awful, so I wouldn't really recommend it. But if you get minwear and above, I would recommend it because I just like the solid skin color with like, not solid, but I like the mix of the black and the red and the pink and the purple. I just think it's a good looking skin for the FAMAS. It's a little bit underrated. I like a lot of wacky looking skins. But yeah, let's go on to the second to last gun. First skin I chose for the AUG was the AUG Contractor in factory new. Now, I just love solid colors and chalky looking gun skins. I think this is a good choice, you know, for the price of being 18 cents. Between 18 and 44 cents, I think it's a good looking skin. I mean, it's chalky, it's solid looking color. Not solid, it's got that little bit of tan, but I think it's just solid of a color enough that I think it deserves in this video. Again, also the price factors in. But yeah, let's go on to the next AUG skin. For the next AUG, we have the AUG Ricochet in factory new. Now, I see this one going for about between 60 and 88 cents. I think this is a good looking skin. It's not the best, but I mean, it's not the worst. I like the jumping blue color. I love the color blue. So the blue with the gray and the black in the back looks really good. I just think that it's not the worst skin, but it's not the best skin. It's like that's why I put it right in the middle of these two skins. So, you know, let's go on to the final skin. For the final skin of the video, this is one of my personal favorites, even in Field Tested, is the Aristocrat for the AUG. Now, I see this one going between 63 cents and $1. Well, a little bit less than $1.99, but I think it's a really good looking skin. I love engraved skins. I especially love the blue on this one with how like dark it is, and then you got the metal looking engravings on it. I love engravings. I have so many engraved skins on this game. I've got like Glock ironwork. I've got a bunch, like I got the R8 inlay. I love the look of metallic engravings. I think they just look really good on these types of guns. But let's get on to the final gun of the video. The final gun of the video is going to be the SG553. For this weapon, I chose the Heavy Metal in factory new. Now, this one goes for pretty cheap of 57 cents and $1. You know, it's a good-looking skin. Again, I love metallic skins. Even like this one. This one I like because it reminds me of those old belts from the early 2000s with those like goofy little metal things on them. I don't know how to explain it. I think you guys might know what I'm talking about. I like the engravings on the side. I like the skull on the back of it. I think it's just a cool-looking skin for how cheap it is. But let's get on to the next skin for the SG. The second to last skin is going to be the SG SG553 Dragon Tech in Minware. Now I see this one going between 73 cents and 80 something cents. This is a really cool skin. I love the green outline around the circle of the sight. It's just super good looking. I love the dragon in the center of it, the flames all around. It's just such a good looking skin for how cheap it is in Minware. I think this is super underrated. I love this skin. I think more people should be running it. I think it's a great looking skin. This is not in any order of worst to best or best to worst, whatever. This is just in like order of just I think it's cool and I like it. You know, there's not any particular order going on, but let's get on to the final gun of the video. For the final skin of the video, it's going to be the SG553 Phantom in Minware. I really like this skin. It's not the best, it's not the worst, it's just a good middle ground. I like the metal of it. I like the little metal shine that you can see on it in the sunlight on Nuke. I think it's just a good looking skin that's not too distracting. I love the orange too on the sight, where it also says Phantom on the sight. It's just a cool looking skin. It's well-rounded, bright orange, where there's bright orange hue on it. It's just a good skin. I think you guys might really like it. I really like it. It's not the best, not the worst. 93 cents, you can't go wrong. Well, that's going to be it for the video today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my little list here of 3 guns for every AR in CS2. Leave in the comment section what your favorite AR today was, or just your favorite in general. I'll pick one of you guys if you want me to, and I'll gift you one of the skins from the video, whatever one was your favorite. Remember to like and subscribe, guys, and peace. I'll see you in the next one.